Hi guys, it's me again, Sue Lynn from Renpet Bath Beauty, and today is the last of our Fall Solstice videos. So with that, we have to announce our Fall Solstice giveaway, where you can, just like in the Summer Solstice giveaway, where you can win one of 4 of our Fall Solstice soaps. So the giveaway is going to run from August 28th until September 11th at midnight Eastern Standard Time. And then on September 15th, we are going to announce the winner, and it could be you. And again, how do you be entered to win one of these great fall solstice bars? Well, all you have to do is just be a subscriber. Just hit that red button. Follow us on our journey. It's been a wonderful journey. You guys have been fantastic. Love having you here. So I'm not going to keep you, so you can watch Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, which is the last of our fall solstice soaps that we have to make. So you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye-bye. Hi guys, how are ya? Sue Lynn from Renpet Bath Beauty. Welcome back. Guess what we're doing today? We are making the last of our fall solstice line. But I have to tell you, I'm very, very sad because apparently my SD card got corrupted and I did not, I made Remember the Time and it did not record. So when we do the giveaway, I will post a picture of it so you guys can see all 4 soaps together. So, but we're gonna go ahead and just jump right in and get started. Our solstice soaps are made with our Hawthorne recipe. So let me get my cream mixed in here really quick. I didn't do that yet. Okay. All right. So in my lye water, I have distilled water, sodium hydroxide, salt, and sugar. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring it to just before emulsion. So let's do that. Okay, now we're going to add our yogurt, which is this is organic Greek yogurt, which again, forgot to take it out of the fridge. So it's going to cool our batter down significantly, which is okay because our batter was a little bit on the hotter side because, you know, I usually soap at room temperature. This will definitely bring it down to the range that I usually soap at. All right, let's get this mixed in and get it up to emulsion. Okay, this last soap in our Fall Solstice series is called Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, and it by Michael Jackson. It's inspired by that. All of our fall soaps, if you've been watching the series, you know all of our fall soaps are inspired by Michael Jackson's songs, and there's a story behind it that I tell in the Thriller video. So if you've missed that, go ahead and watch the beginning of the Thriller video. However, this one is one of my favorites. Smooth Criminal is my ultimate favorite, but this one is scented in caramel apple. And this is going to discolor to a dark brown. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to separate out my green apple and my caramel, which this is called caramel butterscotch. I love this color. This is just going to be for a swirl. And I also have some set aside mixed in olive oil that we're going to do a drizzle on the top of our piping because we are going to pipe with this one. And because it discolors, I am going to add just a little bit of chocolate brown to it, because I like my discoloration to be even, and like, you know, you just need a little teeny bit. It's, like I said, it's just to make the discoloration even. So let me get this mixed in really quick. Yeah, I know that doesn't even look brown, does it? But it'll help that discoloration. So let me get this all cleaned out, and I will mix those colors, and then we will add our fragrance. Freddie's still giving me trouble with his bubbles. And I've tried to call Amazon again. Still can't get a hold of anybody at Amazon. So if you work at Amazon and you're watching, maybe you can tell me why nobody's answering the phone at Amazon. My husband does customer service at home, and he's working. So I don't understand why Amazon's customer service isn't working. I love this apple green. It's so beautiful. There is going to be more to this soap than what I am doing tonight. After we're able to cut it, we will decorate it further. So we're going to have some fun with this one this year. Last year I put little caramel apples on the top of it. I'm not doing that this year. I'm going to put caramel apples. I bought a bigger apple mold, and I'm going to put them on the surface of the soap. So, okay, let me get this in here. Oh, smells so beautiful. I really do love the way this one smells. I love caramel and caramel apples. It's one of my favorite fall time treats. Alright. Let's get our mold. Oh, we're going to use one of our newer molds. Let me get Freddie out of here so he's not in our way. Okay, I'm bringing in just a little bit closer so y'all can see. One more time, and then I'll move my... There we go. Alright, so we're going to pour this first. Pour just about that much. And then, I love that I can do a drop swirl with this fragrance. And pretty much just keep it a drop swirl. I'm going to put all the caramel color in right now. I even wrote it in my batch book. 2 passes with green, 1 pass with caramel. I thought that was so funny. Sometimes I take such detailed notes, I'm like, boy, you're really, really bad. My kids will tell you I'm a bit of a control freak. But at least I'm woman enough to admit it, right? Grab my washcloth. Okay, let's get a little bit more of this in here, and then we will drop the rest of the green in there. And scrape this one out. Hopefully my air conditioner doesn't go on while we're making this. It might though, because it's pretty hot today. Okay. Now we've got just a little bit more. I'm not filling it quite up all the way. Alright, there we go. Boop, boop, boop. Swipe this off. Alright, this is definitely going to have to set up, but not for long. Let me pound this really quick. I apologize if it jiggle you. And I'm going to push this over this away, and I'm going to go ahead and drop this in its piping bag so that way I can wash my dishes while I wait. I always like to be able to do that. That's, you know, because then all I have to do is drop my tip into a cup of soapy water, and I let that sit overnight. So, okay. So whew, if I could speak English today, we will be back as soon as this is all set up, guys. Okay, I think we're just about ready here. I think my air is about to go on, so I apologize if it does before we're done piping. We have some air holes in here. Let me get those out if I can. So, sorry. Okay, let's try it. Okay. Now, this fragrance does heat up. I forgot to mention that. So, this piping is pretty hot. And I know this color is very, very unattractive. But by tomorrow, it will be brown. So, it's kind of funny how, you know, some colors just, you know, discolor and they're just, you know, you just got to work with it. I was just actually watching one of Renee Cormalis's videos today, and I was telling her that I actually like to work with vanilla fragrances because it gives me a challenge. You know, I get to figure out new and creative ways to work with brown, or, you know, certain shades of brown, because some discoloration, you know, I would say like, I don't know, 3% or less, you can probably get away with it not discoloring, you know, so horribly that it ruins your design. You know, titanium dioxide can help with, you know, the discoloration factor, but not always. You know, you get into the 6% and 9% and all that, and, you know, you're done. It's discolored, it's brown. But, alright, so I have this. It's the caramel mica mixed with gold. I use these little jars. They come with lids. I use them. They come from the Dollar Tree. You get them 3 in a pack. When I mix mica and oil together, I keep them in there so they can be reused, and I'm not wasting mica or oil for that matter. And when I'm done using it, you know, when all the mica and oil is gone, then I can wash it out and reuse it again. My daughter brings these home to me all the time because she's a manager at the Dollar Tree. So it's like right across the street from our house, which makes it awfully convenient. Okay, I am going to put a tad of, where is it? I have a caramel color biodegradable glitter. Where is it? No, that's the brown. Yeah, that's the brown. It's not gold. It's actually caramel. Uh-oh. Oh, it's not out here. Oh my gosh, am I out? That's terrible. Okay, super sparkle it is. We're just going to put a little on there. Okay, so in 18 to 24 hours, we will come back and we will unmold this beautiful smelling soap. So I will see you then. Bye-bye. Hey guys, we're back to cut. Don't stop till you get enough. I had to get some paper towel there. I am going to take a small end piece off of this, and I know I usually, you know, have you guys at a different angle when I cut this, but we're going to do one more thing to this soap. I think I mentioned it when we made it. Ooh, look at that swirl. Get my hand out of the way. Okay. But I'm going to lay my, lost some piping. I'm going to lay my bars out on this parchment paper behind my cutter so we can finish it. Whoop. Sorry. I have a piece sticking there. Okay. I really love the way the top turned out. Oh, look at that. This is definitely going to darken on us. Oh, look, I have a heart. It's definitely going to darken on us. The fragrance discolors to a medium brown. So all of that weird looking beige color is going to be brown. And you guys will be able to see the pictures when I post them on Facebook. So, and of course, you know, I'm going to post pictures for the giveaway. So, yeah, you guys will be able to see all that. But what we're going to do with this is I am going to put caramel apples on there, on the face of the soap. It's been a few days. I've been making soap like crazy. It's been really hectic in my soap kitchen. I know I've recorded a lot of stuff, and I know that some stuff is old, some stuff is new, and you're sort of seeing things out of order, and I apologize for that. But I pretty much record everything that I make, unless it's, you know, like I've already had to make Marry Me again, because I sold out of that pretty quickly. So I didn't record that because, you know, y'all have just seen that. But, you know, other than that, I pretty much record everything I make. So I really like the way these turned out. Oh, that's going to be an interesting looking bar. So let's see. Hope you guys had a great week. Oh, I really do like that green, and when that turns that darker color, it's going to be really nice. 2, 4, 6, 7. Sorry, I gotta keep count. There is our number 8. Oh, sorry. I just looked at the camera when I had noticed that thing was completely not in frame. There's our 9. It looks like I am going to have to, let me see. Yep, that's perfectly an inch. All right, so let me turn you off, and I'm going to get my cutter put away, and then we'll set everything out. Be right back. Hope that that is a decent enough view for y'all. Okay, so I made these out of soap dough. I did it with a mold. They're apples without the stems, because what I'm going to do is I am going to add, this is soap dough mixed with distilled water, what I'm doing here, to help them stick. And I'm also taking a piece of white soap dough that I have fashioned into sort of a stick. Let me put my paintbrush down because I want to have that candy apple stick underneath the candy apple like this. And then what we're going to do is we are going to tack down, we're going to tack this down just a little bit and cut some of it off, because it doesn't need to be that large. Where is my little, sorry about that, guys. So we're going to cut it off about right there. So it looks like a little candy apple stick sticking out of there. So can you see my vision there? Make sure I get you. Whoop! I hate this angle. Let's bring it up to you. Oh my gosh, I am having issues. Okay, there we go. So that's what they're going to look like. I'll do 2 with you. And this is one of my favorite ways to make soap glue if I'm not making like additional piping, because the soap I'm making tonight would not match this at all. So I just take a little bit of white soap dough in particular, because there's already water added to it, so it soaks up the distilled water better, and it just turns into this awesome soap glue. Just a little trick. Press this down, and let's get a little bit of this laid down, just to keep it in place. Oh, that looks so cute. So cute. Okay, one more, and then I'll let y'all go. And it's a Friday night, so get to binge watch TV tonight. Well, technically I'm editing videos and then binge watching TV tonight. So I've got a lot of videos to edit. I've got all these fall ones to edit and get done and put up for you guys on time. Oh, and see if it comes apart like that, no biggie. And also, if you get a little bit too much of that glue on there, also not a biggie, because we can take another brush and wipe that excess away. I'll show you, since we have one with a little bit too much excess. Let me grab my other paintbrush. Ugh. So we just take it and we wipe that excess away with another paintbrush. Oh, you guys probably can't see, but I'm doing it all. So yeah. So that's all I'm going to do to it. So there you go. There you have it. Don't stop till you get enough. So you guys have a great week. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.